Pokemon Crystal, me proving to everyone with my magic skills to become a real Pokemon champion, featuring Daisy as my assistant. Enjoy the video!
Okay, Rosalina, it's time to, of course, battle all the trainers in the Mahogany Town, pretty much. Road towards the Lake of Rage. Correct, Daisy. And also, I'm gonna check how many balls I have. Yeah, that isn't a lot. I'm going to buy some extra Super Ball. I'm gonna buy some extra of these Great Balls because I pretty much am pretty short on those, and I don't have a lot of money either. So let me just go ahead and do that. Why didn't we do it before? Well, because I'm not sure. We probably had to record the video already, but don't worry, I will now. There is a chance we could spot a legendary beast, and that would be annoying. Let's actually sell some of the super repels because we don't really need all those. We're just gonna keep 5 of them. Yeah, give me those. And now I want to buy Great Balls. And how many? Well, a lot of them. 6 will do. 6 Great Balls. And I'm also gonna check how many Super Potions I have, pretty much. 10. Yeah, that is good enough. I'm gonna keep the Awakenings because they are very useful, because I hate when Pokemon are sleeping for long periods of time. And I'll be training up the party a little bit, so let's go straight back to Mahogany Town and start the grinds. Well, by the way, Rosalina, don't forget not to enter that door. Oh crap, I already discovered a trainer. Well, okay, that's alright. Well, make sure you also are safe in front of the red Gyarados. I know what to do. Well, we don't really have much for Sandshrew. No, true. We do have Headbutt, so we can get that flinch, but Sandshrew has pretty good defense. Yeah, but it did flinch now. Yeah, this is why having Headbutt is pretty helpful. It went for Sand Attack. Sure, because I can go for Swift that always hits, because it ignores Accuracy Check. Yeah, that is a pretty helpful move. And there's Sand Slash, who could be faster. No, I don't think it's faster. You're faster. Told ya. But yeah, now I only have to use Swift because, well, yep. Due to Sand Attack, or else I would miss all my other attacks. And Swift can't miss. Well, pretty helpful we have Swift then. Oh no, Poison Sting. It eventually will try and poison me. I don't even know why a ground Pokemon can even learn Poison Sting. I mean, Sand Attack I kind of understand that, but why Poison Sting? It's one of the weakest poison moves ever. Yeah. Why this Pokemon needs to learn it, I don't know. One thing I do know, Daisy, is that you are level 24. And you're 6 levels away from learning Bite, pretty much. And with a Zubat, let's just take it down with Dry Bones, which I realized from one of the runs in Hard Gold that I watched. Pretty much, I realized that Magnemite evolves to level 30. Ooh. It's also not good, it's confused though. No, but it doesn't matter because I knock it out in a single hit. But yeah, the Rocket Grunts, they waste you money, so don't even bother with them. Which are right here. Don't enter this door because then you would be in a trap. I do recommend you Super Repel here, and just in case a beast spawns, because yes, I did release them, I can switch into my Haunter. I think the beasts are still faster than you. Alright, there's a trainer, so because there is a trainer, let's use you, Silver. And you can also... You know what you can also do, Rosalina? What? You can test Hidden Power on certain Pokemon. And by the way, Hidden Power is infinite, remember that, because this is Perfect Crystal. Oh yeah, that is pretty helpful. And I'm definitely going to use Rock Smash against Clefairy, even though it's pretty weak. Oh, it loves to go for Sing. If that's the case, I'm going to go for Fly, because that will make sure Sing will never hit. Fly is pretty strong, however, it does miss. It went for Minimize. Well, that's great, because now you can miss. Well, not this one. I don't miss this attack. The Clefairy can still minimize all at once, but that won't work. And let's get to the other side. Well, thank goodness we still have cuts, because we never know when it otherwise could be useful. Yep, and we have a Bitterberry, which is definitely helpful. You want me to get Hidden Power first, Daisy, or should I battle some trainers? Now, get Hidden Power first. It could be helpful. Yeah, true. Dry Bones, I use you, even though you have a weak move in Thundershock. Yeah, it doesn't know what Thunderbolt via level up. That's what I checked. Oh, really? Yep. It doesn't know if you level up. Pokemon that, I gotta tell you, in this generation, electric Pokemon really are pretty bad because they don't even know their most powerful attack in Thunderbolt. Yeah, they can learn Thunder, but that requires a ton of coins in the game corner. And are we really gonna grind all those coins? Well, eventually I have to because, well, I also want to get the move tutor for Thunderbolt. Yeah, but are you gonna teach it to either? Are you gonna teach it to Dry Bones or to Elisa? Let me think about Elisa's moveset. It goes for Thrash even though you're a Steel type. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that Gyarados appeared because that'll give me more experience than Magikarp pretty much. Like, literally times 12. Yeah, and lucky enough, there's another one. Good sort of experience for Dry Bones. And yeah, this is not how Gyarados actually looked in Waluigi's gameplay, but it does in the full color Pokemon Red version. Yeah, that one actually had the Gen 2 sprites. Same with gym leaders and Elite Four members, some of them. Well, for Agatha and... Well, the only ones that aren't actually those sprites are Agatha and also yeah, Agatha is not and Lorelei. Those didn't have those sprites before, and the champion had the sprite from Pokemon Yellow. I actually picked up a free full restore. Well, extra full restores are really helpful, even though I won't use all of them pretty much. Is this the way to get to the Mr. Pokemon's house? Well, it's a way to get this. It's Wesley. Oh! It's, oh yeah, of course, it's Wednesday. I always said it on a Wednesday. And Black Belt is really helpful to power up fighting moves. However, I'm not using fighting Pokemon, so that is pretty much irrelevant. Yeah. So that is where you can find pretty much the Black Belts. Yep. Let's see if here is an item. No, I don't want to headbutt a tree because that is literally like not a good idea. Let's use cut because, well, we need to cut down those things. And what is here? I don't care that Repel expires. It's an elixir. So that is something good you can fix her. Seriously, Daisy. I don't know what is up with you, but you have some of the worst jokes I've ever heard ever. Whoopsie Daisy. Well, it's because my diamond Because me and my diamond have the same sense of humor. There's hidden power. Let's just use the bicycle because that goes a little bit faster. Yeah, true. Let's see what is on the right side. Another item. And that is secret power. You know what I'm gonna do? Boom. Wow, that was smart. Yup, because Lake of Rage is discovered. Now I can add that in. Let's first check the moves of all my Pokemon, because I really only want to remove TM moves because I can teach them back, and I can't teach the others back. Yeah, Swift, I can remove that, and I can always reteach it later, in case Magnemite's in power is bad. Waluigi, I can't teach Shadow Ball back, but that is all. For Elisa, actually, it could matter for Swift. Here I can teach Headbutt back, or Shadow Ball. For Daisy, same thing. All those TM moves. For Fire Mario, I need to be careful because, yeah, I can remove Dig, but that's pretty much it. Alright. Okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna first try on Gyarados to see what hidden power he gets. You could also battle wild Pokemon and try hidden power there. True. Alright, let's see what hidden power... Yeah, the thing is, Waluigi, since, yeah, he could only use hidden power one time, but, Waluigi's move was, hidden power ground, so I'm pretty curious to see what one pretty much, Dry Bones has. But you can test it on one of the trainers here in the Lake of Rage. Yeah, let me see. Do I lead with him? I do. Wait, are there even trainers here? Yeah, this guy? Oh no. This guy's not a trainer. Darn. Where are the trainers in the Lake of near the Lake of Rage? No. I don't want to headbutt this tree. Well, I guess you have to battle them below. That's also where they got it in Crystal. And you have this house. What's in this house? I don't know. Okay, this guy is not telling me any useful information. Alright, this trainer is mandatory, and this one has a Nidoking. Yeah, it does. Alright, let me think. Alright, let's see. Let's see what hidden power I get. Well, if it doesn't affect Nidoking, I already know it's hidden power electric, which is pointless on Magnemites. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not. It's Slowbro. Well, let's see what hidden power I get. Well, it's a water psychic type. Daisy, can you have the types for me on the Pokemon? Sure. Alright. Hold on. Oh, my God. I hate this. Alright. There we go. So pretty much... Okay. So... This is, So I have to list... Oh. It's super effective. Okay. Well, because it's super effective against water... against a water psychic Pokemon... That's actually a rule that could mean That could mean a couple of things. It could be hidden power. Alright, let's see. Yeah, since it's super effective against the, it's super effective against Slowbro, then pretty much there's only a couple of hidden powers that could be actually the case. Yeah, a couple of them. So yeah, Water Psychic. That means that it can either be hidden power Grass, Electric, which is bad. It can either be Grass, Electric. It can be Dark, Ghost, or Bug. Only those two. I'll try it on a wild Pokemon. Okay. It's Eradicate. Well, that is not helpful. Well, it could be helpful because if it doesn't affect it, then I already know that it is Hidden Power Ghost. Okay, it can affect it, so Hidden Power Ghost is out of the question, pretty much. Well, it's only Bug. It's only Bug or something else. I am gonna swap because Magnemite is slower. Alright, so good to know. And thank goodness we didn't get a legendary beast. That would be bad. So yeah, it can either be Hidden Power Bug, Grass, Electric, or Dark. You could try it on another Pokemon. No, I'm just gonna try more wild Pokemon, and if I see another Eradicate, I'll just swap out. Ooh, Girafarig! That is a pretty good Pokemon to try it on. Because we could see if it is super effective against a Psychic type, normally. Yeah, but it can't knock me out. Okay, it doesn't. So, is it super effective against Psychic or... Okay, so it's either Grass or Electric. Well, that is not good. And you can't escape because, well, you're slow. Well, duh, I'm slow. Let's just swap. Even though although Confusion is super effective, I don't care. Good. Good one. What are you gonna do now? I'll test it on the more wild Pokemon. I'll heal Dry Bones right now because I pretty much need to. Super Potion, of course I'm not using a full restore. That would be a waste. I don't know why some of the gentlemen even use that. So yeah. It's either Grass or Electric. And if it is Electric type, that is bad. Because I already have an Electric move in Thundershock. Well, there is another Girafarig, so that doesn't really help. No, and I can't even run away from this thing, so I have to once again just tediously swap into... Yeah, you know what? I'll just swap into Fire Mario. Because he is pretty fast, and he can tank Confusion. Yeah, it does... Oh, it does 9 HP. Okay. Again, Eradicate. That doesn't help. Give me like a Flaffy encounter or something. All right. What is the next encounter? Oh, Venonat. Okay, I can tell you, if it is neutral, it would be Hidden Power Electric. But if it is resisted, it is obviously Grass. It's Electric! What a pointless Hidden Power! Yep. And it uses Foresight, which means I am now just a pure Steel type. Well, thank you for nothing, pretty much, worthless Hidden Power. Let me teach back Swift. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a pointless Hidden Power. Thank goodness you didn't waste it. Nope. And I'm actually kind of thankful that I have unlimited power points. So let's try it on a different Pokemon. I'm going to try it on Waluigi. Are you sure? I think... You know what? No, try it on Elisa. Oh yeah, Lisa. Yeah, that's a good one because I don't really have good moves. If Lisa has hidden power Dark, it is brilliant. But if this hidden power Psychic, yeah, then no. I'm gonna get rid of Harden. We don't need Harden anymore. Are you sure? That could be a terrible choice. You could have deleted Swift. That would have been a little bit better if you deleted Swift. Alright, Venonat. Bug Poison. And I didn't lead with Elisa. Darn me. You are wasting a lot of time though. True, but I really want to know what hidden power I get. Yeah, thank goodness you don't have any beast encounters too. You're lucky with those. Don't jinx it, Daisy. Perhaps I could get Entei right here or Raikou. You never know. Let's see. What hidden power is this? It's neutral to Poison Bug. Well, that means it cannot be hidden power fighting, fire, grass, flying, poison, psychic, and rock. It can't be those. No, but it can't. Yeah, alright. I get it. Let's run away. Thank you, Venonat. So what hidden type powers can it be? It can still be, I'm not sure if normal type is even a thing with hidden power, but if it is, then that could be the option. It could be water, which is also useless because it's same type. Alright. Girafarig is a perfect Pokemon because we can test if it is hidden power Psychic or Ghost, pretty much. Okay, it's not hidden power Ghost, and it is neutral. So yeah, Dark, Ghost, yeah, Dark, Ghost, and Bug are all out of the question, pretty much. Yeah, it could still be hidden power Ground, maybe. You know what? I'm gonna test Elisa on not the wild Pokemon, but this Pokemania. Yeah, Chelsea's a jerk. Thank you for saying that, this Pokemania. What's your name? Ron. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, it was neutral to Poison Bug. So let's see if it is, does it damage Nidoking? Oh my god, another hidden power Electric. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? We have hidden power Electric again. Oh my god. Well, unfortunately I removed Harden, so that was pointless. But yeah, if it doesn't affect Nidoking, I have hidden power Electric, and that was also the case of the other Pokemon. Nice try with your Nidoking. Wow, that was dumb. Are there any other moves that you can teach to keep? Actually, I have a question, Rosalina. What? Can you you know what? Teach Attract to why does Elisa need Attract? Elisa is not a type, so Attract would always fail. So that is not helpful, Daisy. Yeah, whoopsie. Which one can learn Fury Cutter? Let's see. Well, the only one that can is Fire Mario, which is not helpful. What am I gonna do? Strength? I don't even think that a star can even learn Strength. Try Shadow Ball. I think only Waluigi can know it, and that's true. Waluigi, Silver, and Daisy can know it. Dig is only to Fire Mario. Man, we're limited on options. Yeah, Mudslap maybe, but that is a weak ground move. No, that even Elisa can't learn that. What can Elisa learn? Thunder Punch is not available for all the Pokemon. Only Typhlosion can learn it. Yeah, that is a waste. Probably Ice Punch it can learn. Daisy, can you look up the Staruse TM movesets? Yeah, sure thing. Alright, let's see. Staryu Gen 2. Yeah, there you go. And let's look at Bulbapedia. Can it learn Ice Punch? The answer is, no. It cannot learn Ice Punch. Wow, bullcrap. You know, Rosalina, there is a move that, Elisa can learn in place of, yeah. In place of, Hidden Power. What is that? You can teach her Rain Dance. Oh yeah, Rain Dance. That is a very good idea, Daisy, but where can I get it? You can get it, pretty much, in the bottom of Union... In the bottom of Union Cave, you can get, Actually, no, I already know where you can get Rain Dance. It's, pretty much in, I think it's in, I think it's in the bottom of Union Cave. Wait, do I even have Rain Dance right now? No, you don't. But yeah, it's in the bottom of Union Cave, pretty much. Are you sure it's there? Yeah, I know. Alright, you know what? Let's try Hidden Power on a different user. Alright, you know what? Elisa failed. Let's try Silver, and let's remove Headbutt for now. I can always teach Headbutt back, so don't worry. Yeah. Let's teach it over Headbutt, and let's see what for Hidden Power it gets. Don't forget to switch it in the front of the party. Yes, Rosalina, I'm exactly gonna do that. So we have two Pokemon with Hidden Power Electric. Magnemite and also Staryu. Who is next? I don't know. Alright, okay. It's a normal wild Pokemon. It's Venonat again. Alright. Let me go back to the type. Because I want to know what Hidden Power this is. Alright, it's super effective. So, that means a couple of things. Because it's super effective against a poison bug type, it means that the only types it can be are Fire, Flying, Psychic, and that's pretty much it. Or Rock. It could also be Rock. Well, that is good. That's good news. Yep. Let's take on this trainer. Do I have any rare Pokemon? No. Why do you want even my rare Pokemon to begin with? Because this thing is a maniac. A Pokemaniac. Lickitung. Wow, that is not a good Pokemon to use for Hidden Power. Darn it. Well, let's get rid of it with Rock Smash, although it doesn't really help. No. Lickitung has pretty good defenses, so that doesn't help. I'll just go for Fly Strats. Shadow Ball can't hit it, and Hidden Power would probably do neutral. And yeah, Fly does around that. I'll eventually try Hidden Power on a different Pokemon, but yeah. It can't be Ghost. Obviously it can't. Yeah, and Steel type is also not possible. I mean, Steel... I think Rosalina, probably having the Steel type of Hidden Power is the worst Hidden Power you can get. Actually, no, in my opinion, Fighting is more worse. Because there isn't really a lot of fighting types to, a lot of Pokemon that are good against fighting. Right, there's Giraffe Rake, so we could try... let me see. Yeah, you said it was either Fire, Rock, Flying, or Psychic, right? Yeah, I said that. Well, if it is, not very effective, it's Psychic. Okay, it's not Hidden Power, Psychic. Wow, and a crit did that much damage. I'll just knock it out. Because, I mean, it's at low HP. And I flinch. Thank you. Thanks, Giraffe Rake. Thank you. Level 25 silver. Encore. Do you really need Encore? No. It makes the Pokemon use the move again, but no, that is pointless. No, I don't need Encore. I already have a pretty good moveset already. Oh yeah, I already battled you. You've battled everybody. There's Venonat again, but that is not helpful. No. Let me just get out of here. We got a max ether. I'll just try to see what water encounters help. Well, for the water encounters, you only get Magikarp, so that is not helpful. Yeah, true. You know what? I'm gonna save right here. Let's see, who am I gonna lead with? Dry Bones is like the best idea. I'm gonna save right here, and I'm gonna catch the red Gyarados, and I'll figure out hidden power in the other episodes. But I already know that 2 hidden powers are hidden power electric, which are both from Magnemite and Elisa. I really don't like that for Elisa, however. And yeah, there's the only shiny that is that you can get guaranteed. Yeah, you can't even run away from this thing. I am gonna paralyze it with Thunder Wave because that will make it easier to catch. Well, that's a good idea you did that. Alright, now I'm faster, obviously. I don't want to make sure I knock it out too quickly. Yeah, but you can't feint do the Dragon Rage. Yeah, but this isn't a Nuzlocke, so I don't need to worry. And if I accidentally kill it, which I almost did, I can always reset. Alright, let's hope this red Gyarados is going to be an easy catch, because he can be annoying at times. I already know that. Yeah. It can escape, like, right there. Literally after the last shake. Which is pretty annoying. Yeah, it's also funny I live on 1 HP, but since I don't play Nuzlocke, I don't need to worry. You're pretty much... I think this Gyarados is exactly on 1 HP too, like you. And there we go. Red Gyarados is caught. Should we just name... Who should we even name this thing? Because I'm gonna use this thing for Whirlpool and Waterfall, pretty much. You know what? Since it's male, let's just name it after probably... let's just name it after Maiswell. Yeah, Maiswell is definitely a good one. Even though I'm not going to use him in a team, I don't care. There we go. He sent to Bill's PC, and we got the red scale, which we can get from Mr. Pokemon in order to get the XP share. And there's Lance. Yep. Yeah, of course. I am indeed Rosetta. Lance, of course, knows me pretty well. Well, he knows your Japanese name. Yep, I also just pressed yes. Alright, Lance is going, but we aren't gonna do the Rocket Hideout now because, I mean, we're gonna do that in the next part. And let me tell you guys, a little bit of a spoiler alert. That part is going to take forever, so I'm probably gonna make 2 sections of the Rocket Hideout, each with half an hour time, because there are a ton of trainers here and a ton of even wild traps, which I do want to knock out all of them. Yeah, that's right. And I'm also going to get the TM for Raynans and teach it right away. And I'm also going to experiment a little bit of doing all the other stuff, such as which Pokemon gets which type. I mean, I'm unsure for for silver because it can either be hidden power fire, flying, psychic, or yeah. That is all, pretty much. That's all the hidden powers it can get. It can be either 3 types. Psychic, flying, or fire, or it could even be rock, but I'm not sure. Yep, all of that will be discussed later, but yeah, thank you. Oh, whoops, I burped. Oh my god, Daisy. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, burp can't happen. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Yep, and if you did, hit the like button, share it to your friends, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you for more Pokemon videos. And of course, I'm a step closer to being a Pokemon champion. Indeed you are. You're not that far off. But tomorrow, guys, we're gonna do the most annoying section of Gold and Silver, and this is why you don't see many people do a Gold and Silver challenge, because the Rocket Hideout takes forever to do. Yep. And by the way, since you do see executives on this game, I am going to post their original images. Such as, for, in this case, one of the Rocket executives with the Murkrow. Actually, no, it's not the one with the Murkrow, but the first one you see in the office in the Rocket Hideout, that one is Pedro in Heart Gold Soul Silver. So we're gonna do the Pedro versus screen. Same goes to Ariana, which eventually we'll do in a double battle, which is also a Rocket executive. And there is eventually another Rocket executive, which is the final one on the top of the room. And that one is Archer, pretty much. Yup. That is the first game Archer appears, and it is also there in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Wow, that's cool. Anyways, have a nice day, guys. See ya!